are looking at hosting their wedding with us and kind of help them through the reservation process.
I am Brittany Maggrett. I'm the events director at Castle Farms. I started at the Castle in 2012, actually in our Welcome Center and gift shop, and then as the years went by, I expressed interest in events, so I started planning a few smaller storytime events in 2014, and then started doing weddings that year as well. I stepped into the lead venue coordinator position in 2018, which was supervising venue coordinators and assistants and doing a few less events so I could keep up on some managerial tasks, but I became events director January 2020, and similar tasks. I just am handling like reoccurring corporate events and some more the responsibilities like that with booking events.
My name is Sauve. I am a venue coordinator here at Castle Farms, and I have been here for about 3 years working in the wedding department.
I'm Witulski. I'm a venue coordinator here at Castle Farms. Mainly, I work with our wedding couples and I get paired with them directly 2 months out. And then I kind of help them answer questions, finalize their sketch. They give us all of their vendor information. And then I also help out a little bit in the sales department and in places like the gift shop as well.
I actually have 2 boys. I have a 2.5-year-old named Desmond and a baby, he just turned 1, named Barrett, so that's a lot of fun.
So a fun fact about me, I was given the opportunity to study hospitality and event management in Sydney, Australia during college. Studied with some really great other hospitality students, as well as had a lot of different professors that worked in different aspects of the event industry.
My favorite part of working here is the people that I get to work with. Not only my teammates, but of course the couples that come and go, the historical visitors that I get to share memories with, and also our owners and management staff.
So my favorite part about working at the castle would definitely be the people that you get to interact with here, whether it's the people I work with in the office or the couples, clients that we work with on a day-to-day basis, whether that's in person or not. It just, is a wonderful group of people, and definitely brings a smile to my face every single time I come into work.
I love the team members. It's just super rewarding to see them like in their successes after they finish coordinating a wedding or closing one down, and like seeing the couple happy or maybe having their name mentioned in a review is pretty neat, so it's fun to see that. Another really rewarding part of working here at the castle is when I do coordinate a wedding or event, just seeing it come to fruition and work with their vendors the day of. Working with vendors is also so much fun. It's really fun to be in contact with them and get to know them over the months and years.
I love that we're such a close-knit family between our staff, because I'm from out of the area, so it's really nice to come to a place where my family doesn't live, but it almost feels like I have a second family on top of it. So it's really great family atmosphere, and I love my job and being able to work with all of our wedding couples.
The pricing is surprisingly friendly. Our flexibility is what kind of gives us away in terms of coming to a decision, picking from so many different venues in Michigan or across the nation too. We do see a lot of people coming from out of town. It makes it a lot easier knowing that they can choose their own vendors and save a little bit on bar costs and decorate the space that they see in their visions or on their Pinterest boards. So just the flexibility alone and being able to piece things together the way they want, and also for a good price, it's probably the first thing that I'd go to share.
I love that our buildings have all of their own character and charm, but I also really like how all of the different couples incorporate their style, and it can make all of our rooms look so different. And it's really exciting to see what different couples can come up with to kind of transform each space.
I love seeing our couples happy on their wedding day when everything is planned and done and it's all just to be enjoyed at that point. Then like seeing the couples actually enjoy it and being present on their wedding day is super rewarding. I also love to work with moms. Moms are great. They're so much fun to work with on weddings. I don't know what it is about them. It might be because I am a mom, but it is fun. So moms, don't be afraid to reach out and contact us or ask questions, because we're happy to help.
My favorite spot on the castle's grounds is probably the Queen's Courtyard. It was the original entrance to the castle 100 years ago, so it's got this natural show-stopping thing about it. It's also where I exchanged my vows with my husband. So I've got a personal connection to this space too. You can absolutely picture real-time like 1920s buggies coming in and dropping people off to come check out the farm. So that courtyard has always kind of had a special spot in my heart.
My favorite courtyard or garden is actually the Serenity Garden, because it truly is serene. It has that name for a reason. It's pretty close to the building. It's just outside of the Queen's Courtyard, but it's along our fence there, our property line, and right by the reflection pond, and it's under a giant tree. It's so pretty.
So my favorite room in the castle definitely varies based on season. The stone rooms like the King's Great Hall are perfect for wintertime settings. Definitely gorgeous with that stone aesthetic. But the garden rooms, I think, bring such a beautiful aspect to events and weddings that we host based on just the natural light that the room has, depending on what season it is, but usually it's all year round. It's just gorgeous in there.
My favorite room in the castle is probably the West Garden Room. It's got the really nice, clean, crisp feeling of the East Garden Room, but it just is a little bit cozier, and the chandeliers are a little different, so it just gives it a little bit more warmth and coziness with that clean feeling still.
The castle's uniqueness comes from a lot of different things. The first thing that I usually go to is the history. Being that we are 100 years old, it started out as a dairy farm, which is like super unusual because we are a French Renaissance style castle. There's a lot of transitions that the castle's gone through, so people are almost always surprised to hear about that, and it's a big part of why the castle's special.
Obviously the architecture of the castle is super unique. It's just huge and rare to find something like this, obviously in northern Michigan.
I love that all of the repairs and everything that Linda and Richard did, our owners, that they were all done in the style that they would have been done when it was originally built in 1918. So it's a lot of historic architecture, and there's a lot of history that comes with the building. That's really nice as well.
Thank you so much for tuning into this video. We hope that you enjoyed meeting all of our staff members, and we hope to see you again at the castle real soon.